What is good, Ninja? OJ over here from Player Essence, and welcome to another PE News. Today we're talking about the Nintendo Switch online app, the good, the bad, the and of course the rumor, guys, because the rumor nailed it, and that was the only source that I had, or that I could think of, that said that info would be dropping about the Nintendo Switch paid online on May 7th, and they nailed it. So we'll have to kind of get into, is this dude right? Does he know what he's talking about it? You have to do that after he got this right. So let's go ahead and get right into this. So we're starting off with the official Nintendo Switch Online announcement with brand new details. So we're going to get into the full PR release so we don't miss anything. So Redmond, Washington, Nintendo's upcoming Nintendo Switch Online service is an affordable, multi-featured paid service that lets users enjoy online play for compatible Nintendo Switch games, access classic NES games with added online functionality, backup save data, which is probably the most important thing out of all of this, for most games, and use additional features for the Nintendo Switch Online smartphone app that will enhance the online experience for compatible games, or not the most important, but one of the biggest things out of this. Now, Nintendo revealed more information about Nintendo Switch Online, including pricing, save data, cloud backup, and additional details about the classic NES games subscribers will be able to play when it launches in September. US pricing: various price points offer a variety of affordable options for different players. You have individual memberships. 1 month is $3.99. 3 months is $7.99. 12 months is $19.99. Family membership, which is for 12 months, is $34.99. So not bad, actually pretty cheap per person. Now with the family membership, up to 8 Nintendo account holders will be able to use the Nintendo Switch Online service even on different systems. Nintendo Entertainment System, Nintendo Switch Online subscribers will have access to NES Nintendo Switch Online, a compilation of classic NES games. The collection will initially include 20 games, with more added on a regular basis. At launch, previously announced games like Balloon Fight, Dr. Mario, and Super Mario Bros. 3 will be joined by Donkey Kong, Ice Climbers, The Legend of Zelda, Mario Bros., Soccer, Super Mario Bros., and Tennis. An additional 10 launch games will be announced in the future. For the first time ever, players will be able to enjoy these classic NES games online. Depending on the game, players can engage in online competitive or co-op multiplayer, or take turns controlling the action. Friends can even watch each other play single-player games online and pass the controller at any time. Every classic NES game will support voice chat via the Nintendo Switch Online smartphone app. It will also be possible to play these games offline. And that's actually a big thing, because people are wondering if it's just going to be a streaming service or not, but no, you'll actually be able to download the game and have it on your hard drive and be able to play it offline too. So let's get into more information about the save data cloud backup. So save data cloud backup: by using the Nintendo Switch Online, a backup of Nintendo Switch save data for most Nintendo Switch games will be stored online for easy access. This is great for people who want to retrieve their data if they lose, break, or purchase an additional Nintendo Switch system. Online play: a Nintendo Switch Online membership will be needed to participate in co-op and competitive online features for many current and upcoming Nintendo Switch games such as Splatoon 2, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, ARMS, Mario Tennis Aces, and Sushi Striker: The Way of Sushido. Nintendo Switch Online app: the Nintendo Switch Online smartphone application can be used to enhance the online experience for compatible games through voice chat and other features. And there's also an asterisk here that says the Nintendo Switch Online app is for Nintendo account holders 13 years old or older. Persistent internet access and compatible smartphone are required. Data charges may apply. And that was pretty much everything that they said there in the PR release. So let's get into the good. The good is cloud save data. Like, that has been something that people have been saying that needs to happen. That's something that I said that Nintendo's probably going to do once their online drops. and that is there. Now, I do want to preface this by saying I don't think this is everything that the online service has to offer or won't evolve more than this. Some people are saying, well, where's this? And I think that it might evolve into those things. I think this is just what they're sharing for right now at this point, because we don't know what additional features, like they stated here, could be coming in the future. And I'm pretty sure they're going to enhance and increase it with stuff, but this seems to be like the launch when it comes to like the lineup of stuff we can expect in September when it drops. Now, here's another thing, guys. The good, like I said, save data, cloud backups. That is huge. That is a great thing. I love the fact that they're doing that. And it took a bit of time, and there should have been other ways to do it outside of that, but it seems like they were saving it for this, and we do have that cloud data save backup. So that's really good to see. I love the virtual console with enhanced online play. I'm not a huge fan of just buying the same games over and over. I've told you guys that a million times. Never been big on the virtual console. Never will be big on virtual console. Super Nintendo Classic has a bunch of games there for cheaper prices if you add them up than what they would have been on a virtual console. It's a lot cheaper with all those games and everything. So I am completely fine with classic consoles like the Super NES Classic or the NES Classic and them doing ones in the future. And also I'm fine with just them doing this right here, because you actually get enhancements to the online. Like you can have Super Mario Bros. 3 and you can take turns playing Mario and Luigi. That's awesome. There's going to be other Nintendo and Super Nintendo games and outside things released. I mean, what if they make their way all the way up to GameCube? Imagine all of the games that came out on GameCube that you would have wished that you could have played online multiplayer but didn't have it. I mean, there's a lot of potential with this new form of virtual console over what they did before. And if they have to focus their resources into getting online play and making sure that these games can come with enhancements like this, I'm completely fine with that. So that's just my opinion. I know a lot of you guys disagree. A lot of you guys want to buy the same games over again, but me, I do not want to buy the same games over again that have no additional things outside of like save restore points. So those are the good things, right? Those are the two good things that I really want to mention. Now, the bad things that I got to mention is that there's no mention of any type of messenger type of deal, which that could be with the additional features in the smartphone app, but there's no mention from the profile. That might be something they put in there. We don't know at this point. I don't think this is everything like I've stated, but for right now, that's not in there in terms of like a messenger system to system. Now, I'm piggybacking off of that, the Nintendo Switch Online app, unless they make great strides to make that app a lot better. I know they've released an update to where you can use it when it's in sleep mode, but for a lot of people, it's going to be a hassle. For a lot of people, for me, it's not, because I'm going to use Discord, and even if I did use it, I just have some Bluetooth headphones. I use my smartphone. There you go. So for me, it's not too much of an issue, but they need to make the app better. The app, how it is right now, is pretty garbage, and people just don't want to use it. And now you're saying, oh, well, you have to use it in order to do voice chat for people who don't want to use Discord or don't have that or don't have the PC set up or just don't have a smartphone at all. The fact that they have to get one or have to borrow a smart device or something like that to plug in, and if they don't have Bluetooth headphones, they just have regular headphones. I mean, it's just going to be a hassle for some people, right? It's just going to be a hassle for some people, and it's going to suck because a lot of people are not going to like that. But the problem is that you kind of have to get this service. So even if you want to vote with your wallet, I mean, it's like, well, you're going to miss out on Splatoon and all the games that people are playing online for the most part. So it's like you have to get this service no matter what. I mean, if it was me and if I was in that situation to where I would be so inconvenienced that this would make me mad, I might not get the service. But for me, Discord is where it's at. Discord is really good. I always use Discord, whether it's on my phone or I use Discord on my PC. So I don't have a problem, but I know other people will, and that sucks. At least it's cheap, right? Like that's the only salvaging point from that, because this is the crappy situation overall for those who don't want to hassle with that, have to use multiple machines in order to get your voice chatting done. So I'm hoping that Nintendo can fix that going forward in the future and make it optional, make it to where it's not required if you want a voice chat, but it's optional that you can use the system and you can also use the voice chat app. You have the option of doing so. Options are always better than not having the option when it comes to stuff like this. So I'm hoping that they do add that in. So we'll see in the future. Make sure you guys give feedback once that app is out or whatever the case is, or let Nintendo know. But outside of that, that was kind of the bad and the meh, you know, when it comes to it. But overall, not bad. The family share plan is pretty cool, very affordable, $34.99. I did see some people talking about dedicated servers. There was no announcement for that. I mean, there just could be a natural increase in the server and all that. I'm not sure if Nintendo would detail something like that or even just say, hey, dedicated. I think that they would just make them better and just kind of release that. So I'm hoping that's going to be the case. I'm not sure if they have to say, hey, we have dedicated servers for certain things. So I'm not sure if that's something they would just say or not. So either way, it is what it is there. But I'm expecting better servers, of course, for Splatoon 2. I'm not expecting it to be like the peer-to-peer type of stuff and the issues that they're having. I'm expecting it to get a bump in some way, shape, or form to be better somehow. So overall, like I said, this is pretty good. The announcements are pretty good. If I had to give it like a letter grade, I would say it's a solid B-, C+, somewhere in that range. I love the classic games online play. That's fantastic. I love the price. The price is really good. I love what they're doing there. The cloud data, save backup stuff, that stuff is really good. There are 3 things that are really good about this. But like I said, the voice chat, that at least at this point, not being announced for also through the console, that's not good. And then also, once again, Messenger, they didn't talk about that. But like I said, that could be in there. We just don't know. We have to wait and see how they do it. Or it could be an additional feature through the Nintendo Switch Online app, which once again piggybacks off you having to use an app to access some of the features. But we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see. I've seen some developers online, some independent developers say stuff like, oh, well, maybe that the RAM is sucking up all the juice for the games in order to run things. And that's why voice chat's not through the system, which I guess it could be. If a developer is saying that, then that means it's an option or it's something that's happening or could happen. But at the same time, I think that there's a way to get it done. There has to be a way to get it done. So I'm expecting at some point for them to add in more functionality to where it would be on the system, but I don't expect it to be at launch at least. So that's my final thoughts on that. I understand for others who don't have that, who don't have a smartphone, I mean, it's just going to be a hassle for some other people if you just want to plug in your headset, you know, to your Switch. But either way, like I said, there's some great stuff. There's not some good stuff. But the price is good. So there you go, guys. So what do you guys think about all this when it comes to Nintendo Switch Online app? What are your good? What are your bad? What are your meh? Are you guys planning on picking this up? You kind of have to, right? I mean, Smash Brothers is coming. There's so many online games that are coming that you're going to need to use the functionality. So it's like you're trapped in no matter what. If you're like a core Nintendo fan and you love to play the online games, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, like ARMS. I mean, there's just so much stuff already. So what do you guys think about this? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. All right, Ninja, that wraps it up for this video here. Go ahead and check out the links in the description below. We got Facebook and Twitter. Go ahead and give us a like and a follow on our social media. Really helps us spread the content of Player Essence across the internet in addition to YouTube. Also, make sure you check out our Patreon, Twitch, and YouTube live gaming page and consider supporting Player Essence. When you do so, it gets you access to all sorts of cool benefits, perks, rewards, and emotes via YouTube sponsorship. So check out the link in the description below and consider supporting Player Essence right here on YouTube. Hit that like button if you did like this video. Lets me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future. And subscribe to Player Essence for latest RPG, Japanese, and Nintendo gaming news. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you, Ninja, for the next video. Peace!